I'm Joe Chili. You can listen to me mornings on the Big Weck. Joining us today on the Big Weck's Buffalo on the Rise is Nicole McDonald from Marton Care. I said that right. It's Marton Care. Hey, welcome. Nice to have you here today.
Thank you so much for inviting.
Sure. Now, tell us, for the benefit of the audience, what exactly is Marton Care?
So, Marton Care is probably the best thing that ever happened to the home care industry, especially since COVID. You literally get to hire whoever you want to take care of you. So no more waiting for aides to come on their time frame. You hire who you want, you set the schedule, Medicaid pays them. That's it in a nutshell.
Really? So I can select like an actress? Yeah. To come take care of me?
Sure.
No, that's, that's great. And there's a movement now, I think, that people really want to stay in their homes, don't they? I mean, they're
Absolutely.
Comfortable there, and I think that the fact that I don't know, like my former mother-in-law would say things like, well, my husband built this house. Of course, I don't want to leave it to somebody else, and I know where everything is here, and things like that. So there is a certain comfort level in that.
There is a tremendous comfort level. People tend to do so much better at home versus a facility. Family members are making sure they're eating correctly, taking the medication correctly, getting the socialization that they need. They're being cared by members that care for them, not just a stranger. And they're in their own home.
And who can hire, when it comes to this?
So the person that needs the care is the one that hires whoever they want. There's only 4 people that cannot be paid to take care of them. But other than that, the options are pretty much open to whoever they choose.
What are you talking now about when you talk to care? Not just individuals in their house, but do you have anything to do with meals or medicines or things of this nature?
Absolutely everything. Assistance with cooking, cleaning, bathing, getting them to their appointments, making sure that they are doing their physical therapy if they need it, making sure that they are having their everyday lives are functioning and they're happy. So it's an amazing whole. It's kind of turned the care industry on its head, because before the only options were really available is to go through an agency and pay out of pocket, which is an astronomical amount of money.
Oh, sure.
And it tends to lead most people into bankruptcy, just to care for their loved ones.
One of the things I noticed here in prepping for this was something called CDPAP. And I looked at it initially, I go, oh, does she mean CPAP? But what is CDPAP?
It is Consumer Directed Personal Assistance Program. Consumer being your mom.
Yeah.
You're the one that is hiring them. You are considered the employer. You get to pick your own personal assistant. You set your schedule. You dictate all of it. We just have the pleasure of setting it all up and paying them.
When you talk about people that are helping in their individual's home or things like this, do they help people get to like doctor's appointments and things of this nature too?
They do. However, with the Consumer Direct program, there are a lot of benefits that come with this. Medical transportation is one of them. So if you're a person who is caring for them but doesn't have a vehicle, they can still get to their doctor's appointments. That is something that is paid for by this program. They get home delivered meals through this program. They get so many things. The emergency response unit, I've fallen and I can't get up. That one. These things are all provided with the CDPAP program.
Why would you say that Marton Care is better?
We handle everything from absolute start to finish. So you're not dealing with this person. You have to call and set these appointments up. We set everything up from the very start to the very end. We literally hold your hand until you're ready to go. I got this. If things come up, you call us, we will resolve them.
So soup to nuts, if they will, handles everything, right? So you don't have to worry about that. How do people get started?
It's real easy. They call our office. The first thing we need to do is make sure they have Medicaid. That is the qualifier. That is what takes it from private pay to Medicaid paying for your home care. The nice thing about this is that a lot of people hear that term Medicaid and they feel like they won't qualify, that they make too much income. For this particular program, that's not necessarily the case. That's what makes us different. If they don't have Medicaid, most agencies won't touch them.
MartonCare.com, and I want to make sure that that I say this correctly for the website www.martoncare.com. So that people don't get confused with the name, and because then it may take them someplace else. So website, people can call you.
Absolutely.
And do you have an initial meeting and just go through everything with someone to see whether or not they would qualify or whether or not it's something they want to do?
The first 3 minutes of a phone call, I can tell them explicitly, you do qualify. We need to do this to get you qualified. We need to move this around. These are the next 3 steps. Here is your timeline from start to finish when you can expect to have paid home care, which makes us a cut above because nobody else will walk them through that.
Nicole, it seems like you take the whole stress out of it, so that's a great thing. For more information and answers to your questions, contact Marton Care by calling 716-772-3727 or go to Marton Care, MARTON care.com. Sponsorship and promotional consideration for the preceding segment was provided by the following.